Hello guys, True Aussie Gamer here, and welcome to the new era. Yes, that's right guys, F1 22, EA Sports and Codemasters pre-ordered the game, finally here. Let's start the My Team journey.
Hello and welcome to F1 Life, the new hub of F1 22. A glimpse inside the prestigious and alluring lifestyle of Formula One. Your own personalised space where you can customise the appearance of your location, view past triumphs and career highlights, watch replays and customise your driver avatar, and of course, admire your fabulous supercar collection. This is your F1 life. From here, you can view the supercars in your collection, visit the virtual showroom, admire the trophies in your cabinet, as well as watch on-track highlights in the theatre. Most importantly, in customization, you can customize both your driver avatar and location, totally transforming the look of your F1 life. You can visit drivers that you see in your F1 Life or any of your F1 22 friends by selecting F1 Life visitors. Don't forget to give them a like if you admire their style. F1 Life is your opportunity to create a style all of your own. Speaking of which, it's looking a little bare in here. Let's go and unlock your very first supercar. These are the supercars currently available. Use your supercar tokens to unlock the model of your choice. It costs one supercar token to unlock each car. To get your collection started, you've been awarded a token. Go ahead and unlock your very first supercar.
So, little snippet there into F1 Life and the supercars that we can earn in the game. Obviously, naturally, I'm going to gravitate towards the 720S. Absolutely beautiful machine. Alright, seriously, that is getting a little bit irritating. Can you shut up for 5 minutes, please? Thank you, game. Alright, so there we go. Now, we can finally begin our My Team journey. Newcomer, obviously. There's no question. Full F1 season. Obviously, customize our settings. No steering assist, no brake assist, ABS on, medium traction control, dynamic racing line, sure. Manual, gearbox, pit assist, pit release assist off. ERS and DRS assist I forgot to turn off accidentally. Oops. 50% race distance with one-shot qualifying, just to keep all of the recordings to a minimum, but keep it entertaining as well. Obviously, driver moves, department events, facility management, R&D, and then we're going to buff the AI and nerf some of our own things. I did notice in 2021 that nerfing the acclaim rate was a bit extreme, so I've left it at default. Pit stop experience is going to be broadcast, safety car experience will be broadcast as well, unless I decide otherwise. Obviously, formation lap on and broadcast as well. Just gives that sense that you're in Formula One, that you're watching the race live as it happens. Simulation damage, standard, car damage rate, AI difficulty, that's nothing to be concerned about for this race. I have no clue where it's going to be for this first episode. Obviously, my team icons enabled, and here we go. Now we can start building our team and our driver.
Welcome to my team. Here you'll experience the world of Formula One not only as a driver, but as the owner of a brand new F1 team. First things first, let's create your driver.
Alright, so time to create the old true Aussie gamer as we always do. Nice little choice of faces here available. That'll do. Not the best. That'll do. Obviously we are Australian. Just get the name in. Obviously Xbox doesn't really show that. But there we go. Audio name. Set it as my real first name, because there's no true or Aussie. There, 28, naturally gravitate towards that.
Let's focus on your driver's look.
And this is about where I'm going to cut it off. Everything else is going to be a secret, and you can see later. But here we are. Aussie Engineering.
Hello folks, and welcome to this, a very special edition of Paddock Pass. We're here at the headquarters of Formula One's newest team for an exclusive first look at what they will be bringing to the sport. It's always an exciting moment to welcome a new team onto the grid. However, what makes this occasion a little more special is how strikingly different the cars are this year. Yep, the long-awaited new regulations are finally here, and with them, the start of the next era of Formula One. The 2022 season ushers in a change of direction to the regulations aimed at promoting closer racing, with new aero additions in the form of swooping front and rear wings, along with the new eye-catching 18-inch low-profile tyres that will push tyre technology to the limit. So then, the question remains as to whether this team can grasp the opportunity before them with both hands and lead the charge against the rest of the paddock. We'll find out soon enough, as the new season is just about to begin. But first, let's see the unveiling of the team's car and meet the owner of the brand new Formula One team.
Looking pretty snazzy there, if I do say so myself.
It's been wonderful to see behind the scenes. As you might expect, I've got about a million questions, so let's jump straight in.
Car looks wonderful behind us. Nice little combination of the Australian colours with a little blue. Looks pretty good.
How are you going to handle the responsibilities of both managing and driving for a Formula One team?
I'll just get through all of this and get our department boosts.
Let's talk about your teammate.
Now, with the new regulations, obviously, big importance is going to be on a lightweight car with plenty of downforce. That is the big target. It needs to be lightweight, it needs to have downforce, and slippy, very, very slippy through the air. That is the key. So, we're not going to focus too much on power or durability for the moment. It's purely going to be chassis and aero. Now, given that I went with Red Bull powertrains, I feel like that's going to bite me in the arse later, but who knows?
And finally, with so many specialist departments working together here at your headquarters, and with such an important deadline coming up, who's getting that coveted Teacher's Gold Star? Which group do you feel the most proud of right now?
Now, I will reveal right now, we are going to be running a special livery for Monaco.
Thank you for today. Really appreciate it, and thank you all at home for watching as well.
I haven't decided what it's going to look like at all, but we will be running a special livery for Monaco. Very, very nice indeed. Well, got Will Buxton out of my place, and now I can actually do what I gotta do now, and that is run an F1 team. No pressure at all. I'm well aware you do not need to tell me a second time. You've already congratulated me for playing F1 2021. Go away. $2.3 million and 1,000 resource points to start off with. Pretty good if I do say so myself. Oh, shut up. I already know what I'm doing.
That's where these activities come in. Manage everyone's time as efficiently as possible to maximize.
Obviously, aero and chassis, and then we're going to boost our second driver. And I am Australian, you all know who I'm gonna gravitate towards. Oscar Piastri! Hell yeah.
This is where you can view our current facilities and the effects they have on
Alright,
the business.
get some quick research
You can
done.
also
Obviously,
invest some of our
again,
cash into
alright,
upgrades
aero's
and
full spec one, that's good. And chassis, we're going to get resource point generation because that is going to be king. Especially in the early stages. Front downforce looking pretty good. Yes, come on. In time for Bahrain, that'll be good, that'll be helpful. Aero isn't too bad for the car. Was kind of expecting it to be a little worse. And we're not the worst car on the grid. We're 6th. No, that's 7. I'm used to running driver career, not my team. Oops. UI looks really nice for this year's game. It's just got a more modern feel to it, I guess. Just makes it look nicer.
This is the driver market. From here, you can see pertinent details on every driver in the sport. Compare them with each other and add them to your watch list.
Here's the car in all of
Contract
its glory.
negotiation window rolls round. This is where you'll approach any drivers you wish to hire.
I'm just gonna throw our sponsor all over this glorious looking machine. And it does not work. Huh. It doesn't work. Okay. Weird. It's a little bit concerning. Codemasters! What have you done to my game? Fix, please. Broken. Game no work. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I did expect a few bugs, but this is a weird one. This is a very weird one. None of the slots, like barely any of the slots work. Okay, that one works to a degree. So does that one. Hey, it works. Hey, it works. It's like playing a game of what works. Oh dear. I'm sure Cody's will have that properly fixed up and working in time. Oh god, this doesn't work either. Brilliant! Great game, Codemasters. Absolutely brilliant. I can't really say anything against EA because all they do is give Cody's money and kind of sponsorship in a way. Weird way.
They've just finished working on a facility upgrade.
Anyways,
Details are available in your inbox.
facility upgrade done. Give me some rear downforce in time for Saudi Arabia. Because that is going to be important. Just running through, getting up to Bahrain.
Our new car
Front
is complete
downforce.
without issue. They'll
Yes!
be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
That is going to be massively helpful. And we have enough resource points, and we will get the engine upgrade, because one thing that I did remember was how terrible the ERS is going to be at the start, and ERS is always king with this AI.
Good morning and welcome to the team. I'm Ethan. I head up the R&D here. I'd love to stay and chat, but we've got a race to win. You'll find everything you need at your desk. Give us a shout if you need anything else.
Very nice looking UI. Simplistic but stylish. Quite like it. Anyways, to practice 1. Because we're not allowed to skip practice 1, like the first practice of each season.
Hey mate, this is Mark. Just wanted to say thanks for trusting me as your race engineer. I won't let you down. The car's ready to go, but it's brand new of course, so there may be a few issues here and there. We'll be keeping a close eye on all the data from here.
Yep, thank you. I hope we will do great this season and really sort of push these new regulations as hard as possible. Anyways, welcome to the Bahrain circuit, everyone. Let us investigate these new practice programs. But before we do that, let us steal Benjamin Daly's setup from his Bahrain video that he posted recently. Let's just steal that really quick. And then we should be on our way. So, because I know what this setup is, that obviously shows that I have already watched an F1 22 My Team sort of episode, and that helps because, well, I now know what sort of to expect from the car's handling, and sort of what to, I guess, do as far as getting used to the car. Because obviously, oh dear, with the previous iterations before this new regulation change, it was sort of just get in and bolt. Like, the cars were very similar. It was just that the physics model might have changed slightly. And that's fine. But, yeah, this one is obviously very different. And the car is a lot heavier. It relies a lot more on ground effect downforce. It's very good through high speed, but not so much through the low speed. So there's a lot of things that sort of come into play. I'm going to throw in race amount of fuel and just go out and get used to this brand new car.
There'll be a lack of rubber out on track, so take it easy for the first couple of laps.
Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds really nice. Ooh, wow. Oops. Might be a few settings that I need to tweak. Oh. Alright. No one saw that. That did not happen. Okay? That was just a technical glitch in the recording. There are a lot of settings that I'm going to have to play through here. And my god, this car is weird. The braking feels really strange. Oh yeah. Alright. We'll be back. Okay, so it took me a good 25 minutes just to sort out my wheel setup and get used to this track, but we're finally used to it. Finally.
This test is all about tyre management. Try to control the slip through each
That
corner.
was the longest 25 minutes of my life, I think. Oh dear. Kept having to chop and change the pedal settings and then try and figure out where the hell is my maximum rotation. Enough talk about stupid settings, we just want to get down to the gameplay. I am seriously loving this new graphic above my screen. It's a little weird, but it's quite nice. Certainly fills the screen up with a lot of information. I like it, but it's just that it fills the screen with so much nonsense. Like, Jesus, I might actually turn these off, maybe. Yeah. One thing I actually noticed was that even with medium traction control on, the car, in comparison to last year's game and last year's regulations, the car feels so much different in acceleration. Like, it's almost like it doesn't have traction control on. That is how it feels, and it is so weird. But
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. You got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
thank you, you're actually a pretty decent engineer. I'm actually kind of liking this guy, which is good. And here's the telemetry, which we finally actually have back. It was there in 2020, and then when they changed practice programs up in 2021, this disappeared. And I was really missing it. It's actually good to see. It gives you a lot of statistics as well, which is lovely. A lot of valuable information. But that is the end of practice. We skipped through the rest of FP1, just sort of getting used to the car, and then we did our usual of speed running the practice programs, as I'll call it. Here we are then, for one-shot quali. See how absolutely atrocious we do. I am not expecting anything decent out of this. At all. Oh dear. Are we going? Alright, here we go. Lap of the Bahrain circuit. Let's go. Now, as you can see, I'm very disappointed. There's no porpoising. But turn 1, third gear, miss the apex slightly, that's okay. This car is a garbage truck anyway. Gotta be nice and easy on the power in the low speed corners. Up to turn 4 now, fourth gear. Nice on the exit. Could have been a little bit more aggressive there. Through, I don't know what turns these are. This is turn 8, I think. Don't quote me on that. But 22nd. It's about what I expected. This wasn't supposed to be a pretty qualifying at all. Not one bit. Coming through third sector now, through onto the back straight, heading down to the penultimate corner. 21st. I mean, it's better than 22nd. Slight little snap of oversteer in the traction zone. Was a little aggressive on the throttle there, just to make sure that I got 21st. It's only one position, but it still helps.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves once again of our top three: Leclerc, Sainz, and Sergio Perez. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
So, Charles Leclerc gets first, Carlos Sainz in second, Sergio Perez in third. The two Aussie Engineering boys in 20th and 21st. 4/10th gap from me to Oscar. So clearly the AI is set too high, but it is okay, I think, because obviously AI have better one-lap pace, whereas players like us, we have better race pace.
No more testing, no more practice. This is the real deal, and it's make or break here at round 1 of this year's Formula One World Championship.
Thanks for cutting me off, Crofty.
To the desert today on this exceptional 3.36 mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities, and it could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, and the smooth operator Carlos Sainz completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Russell, Max Verstappen, and Hamilton. Fernando Alonso, Bottas, Mick Schumacher, and Kevin Magnussen. Norris, Ocon, Yuki Tsunoda, and Gasly. Ricciardo, Joe, Sebastian Vettel, and Alex Albon. Stroll, Oscar Piastri, Bailey, and Nicholas Latifi. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. A new season then, a clean slate where anything could happen. Anthony Davidson is with me today as once again we get another year of Formula One underway.
We're into those tense few minutes before the first race then. Everyone's a little bit nervous about reliability. They haven't been running in the hot, turbulent wake of other cars in practice. They've not been pushing at 100% for long durations. Let's hope no one has to deal with any nasty surprises.
Can I speak? Oh, thank God I'm allowed to speak. Crofty, you ignorant asshole. Damn it. Obviously with the abolishment of the Q3 tyre rule, everyone is allowed to start on whatever tyre they want for the start of the Grand Prix. So medium to hard, it's about expected. Gonna have just a little bit over on fuel, and we're just going to adjust the setup slightly. But here we go.
Here we go then, the formation lap gets underway and the excitement here is building as we near ever closer to the start of the race. Which team will come out on top? Who's got their strategies right for today's race? Well, we'll soon find out. As the cars come back towards the grid to line up for the start of the race, each driver will be wanting to get the best start they possibly can. And they'll be hoping to finish today's race on the podium, failing that, within the points.
Hold it there until the start. Right, feeding the throttle. Let's pull the revs.
5 red lights, and away we go for the 2022 Bahrain Grand Prix, start of the 2022 season. Pitiful start against Latifi, that's about expected. It was off the grid. Obviously, standing start, absolutely atrocious. Riding the curb there slightly, contact with Piastri, Stroll goes through. We do get Piastri and Latifi, but Piastri looking up our inside. Does he dare go for the move? Yes, he does. As we look on Stroll, Piastri up our inside, we almost make contact with Stroll, almost lose the back end entirely. We drop back down to 22nd. It's okay. It's only the start of the season, the start of the race even. As we go down the inside of Latifi and potentially, oh, never mind. I was going to say potentially Piastri, but no. Do we go around the outside of Piastri? Yes, we do. We get it done on the exit. Beautiful, nice and clean, nice and safe. We don't need contact between the teammates. Now just getting used to it, making sure the tires are up to temperature. And then we can start hunting down Stroll.
Let's focus now for the rest of the race.
Yep, 100% agree. Let's go. Charles Leclerc leads the race by a decent margin, dear God. Welcome to the real life Bahrain Grand Prix, I guess. Do we go for the move down the inside of Stroll? Yes, we do. Jesus, Stroll left the door wide open there. No damage.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear.
Good. Piastri up our inside. We're going to go right round the outside of Stroll. Do we get the move done? Yes, we do. P19. Right around the outside. That is amazing. That is what we like about this new set of regulations, is we can breeze around the outside a lot more now. Ricardo up ahead. Gasly, Vettel. And Yuki. I think that's Yuki. Yeah, no, that's Yuki. Alright. Time to settle in. Tires are up to temperature, that's good. We just gotta settle in. DRS on the next lap. Settle in. As I said earlier, the ERS is absolutely killing us. Already down to 26 as we go down the inside of Ricardo. Let's go. P18.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
Good start to the race.
DRS is being enabled this lap.
Been up and down, but it's a good start.
Within 1 second of the car ahead and
Just got to build on it. Alright, come on. Ricardo closing in. Ricardo looking to the inside. He takes the lunge. Doesn't get anything out of it. Nice. Oh boy. A little bit wide. It's okay, we're not compromised. Wait, a little bit of oversteer on the traction zone there. Again, just getting used to the game. The game's a little bit funky with its traction. You get used to it after a while though, which is okay. Ricardo up our inside, we're going to stick around the outside so we get the inside run for the right-hander. And we maintain our position. Whew. Bit of a fun first few laps there. I'm very much liking how the AI behaves. As Ricardo diving down the inside with DRS. Did he just move under braking? I don't think he did, but that was close. Very, very close there. So we get DRS, we have a look. He locks up, we take the chance and dive up the inside. Here we go. I am liking the new AI behaviors quite a lot here. They're a lot more aggressive and they make a lot more mistakes, I've noticed. Like, they're not as sort of cautious or stupid in their overtakes and defends and stuff. They will actually move around sort of a lot more like a player might. Which is really good to see. Shows how much effort Codys are actually putting in to getting these guys up. And it's good. So now we start our hunt down on Gasly here. We've gotten away a fair bit from Ricardo, but he does still have DRS. I don't know what was just said there. Ricardo closing in again. They seem actually relatively stronger in the braking zones, which is interesting as well. It's another thing to note, because previous games, the player's biggest advantage was the braking zone. But now maybe not so much. Really good improvements. Going to provide a lot of entertainment over the course of this series. Yeah. On lap 5, settled in very nicely. I think around about now I've gotten used to how the car sort of behaves and how it reacts to certain things, which is good. Obviously, I mean, there's a lot to improve on, because previous games I was sitting at like 95 to 105 AI difficulty, and right now it's 85, but that's okay. Oop, dip onto the grass there, got a little bit distracted by my watch. So a very important notification came up. A little bit deep on the brakes, Ricardo looking to take advantage, doesn't get anything out of it. Good. Oh. Yeah, going defensive now, because Ricardo is definitely a threat in that McLaren. We're okay for the moment. Through the middle sector, trying to close in on Gasly, but also defend from Ricardo. It's a difficult sort of toss-up. You either compromise your run to prevent an overtake, or you don't compromise your run to try and use brute force to push away and prevent the overtake. It's like, which way do you go? No, not in the first race. No. No. Why? We had this issue in the 2021 series that I did for preparation to this game. We had this issue in episode 2. Do not do this. Why?
Okay, looks like a mechanical failure.
My seasons are cursed.
Safe spot to retire. Sorry about that, mate. Okay, gap to the car ahead is 2.
My seasons are cursed.
Again, find somewhere safe to stop. We need you to retire.
They're cursed. The start of every season doesn't have to be the first race. They're cursed. I always end up with a mechanical failure. Oh, Red Bull reliability. Red Bull reliability. It's come back to bite me in the arse, it has.
Smiling faces on the pit wall then after that superb win here at Sakir. And rightly so, a brilliant effort from the whole team. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
I'd say it was down once again to good, consistent driving, nailing the corners, working to the track conditions, and perfecting the team's strategies. They got all of these things right today, and the results speak for themselves.
And here we are, a team that is no stranger to the podium, taking their place on top once again. A sublime race today, and a stunning win for Ferrari.
Congratulations then to Charles Leclerc, Verstappen, and the smooth operator, Carlos Sainz, completing the podium there. Hello, Arif. What are you doing spying on the Ferraris? You trying to get sneaky little tips and tricks how to make your My Team car good? I doubt he probably watches these videos, but it is funny. Yeah, shame. It is a shame. The performance was there.
So let's
We
review
could
the
have,
updated
I mean,
driver
we weren't
standings.
going to get points, but
Charles
we could have
Leclerc's
gotten
points
something
today
decent
take him
at
to the
least.
top of the championship standings. So,
And yet
Anthony
here we
Davidson,
sit
who would you rank as your
in
driver
11th
of the day?
for the
Max Verstappen
constructors.
seemed to just effortlessly weave through the other drivers today without a care in the
Piastri
world.
only
He was
finishing
definitely my driver of
20th.
choice.
Let's move on to the constructors.
So pretty much staying where he
Ferrari
was.
take the lead at the top of the table. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
Jeez. The race, up until that failure, was fun. I was really, really enjoying it. God. Maybe we are going to have to change things up in the R&D and actually do reliability. Because now our claim's gone down. Damn it. Oh, this is not how you need to start a brand new season. Especially as a brand new outfit when you need to prove yourself to the rest of the grid. God.
Unlucky with the ERS glitch last weekend. We can reduce our chances of similar failures in the future by focusing on upgrades to our powertrain.
Oh, Jesus. Alright. 320 resource points, that's okay. That's better than what Ben got for his failure in Jeddah. As far as resource points, we have enough to do an update, but where? Because we can't. Yeah. You can't do anything there. You can't do anything there. Alright, may as well start. Should probably start there. Durability. Alright, guys. Thank you so very much for watching. Yes! Rear downforce. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Bye!